This is Mr. Horn, the Icon, and I'm reading out the book of uh, 25 the 25 biblical laws to succeed. It's by William Douglas and Rubens. It's about Rubens, whatever folks' name. And then the law of opportunity. You know, I'm not gonna read all of it. I'm just gonna read the highlighted sections. It's the law of opportunity. Your Father in heaven causes the sun to rise on the earth and the evil. Well, I messed up. Your Father in heaven causes the sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. This is Matthew chapter 5, verses 45 to 25. And then they said the law of opportunity says that everyone at some point in his or her life will have the opportunity to get ahead in life. This means that even though we are affected by our social economic background, access to education, culture, and family development, we can all rewrite stories. If we are satisfied with our lives, then there is no need to change. But if we are, we will, when we are alive, we will have the opportunity to change course. And then let me read the highlights of things. King Solomon is widely regarded as the wisest man who ever lived. The Bible says that God granted Solomon a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never have been anyone like you, nor will there ever be. This 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 12. In Solomon's biblical book of Ecclesiastes, he writes, all share of common destiny, the righteous and the opportunity, the good and the bad, the clean and the unclean, there who offer sacrifices, and those who do not. As it is for the good, so for the sinful. It is with those who take oath, so with those who are afraid to take them. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 2. The strongest doesn't always win. The cleverest doesn't always become rich. Simon says again, the race is not to shift or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise or the wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned. But time and chance happen to them all. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11. Solomon's statement is true. Time and opportunity come to all. Jesus also says in Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 verses 27, therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and put them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on a rock. The rain came down, the stream rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house, yet it did not fall, because of its foundation on a rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built a house on the sand. The rain came down, the stream rose, the wind blew and beat against the house, and the house with a great crash. That's Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 to 27. The rain, the flood, the wind affects the house. It affects everyone. But some have sound foundations and structures, and others do not. Some roll their sleeves up and drill in stones, while others prefer ease on building on sand. This is a product of the law of sowing, which says that we reap what we sow, as we are going to see later. That's in another video. Some lay a foundation, and they remain secure. Yet the law of opportunity was also affected, since all had the chance to build and the rain fell on all of them. In Brazil, the sun rises on everyone, the shade doesn't. This is an interesting concept. It implies that this interesting concept implies that only those who have learned to deal with the sun are able to enjoy the shade. Only those who have built 4 walls and a roof over their heads are deserving of the shade. Even if you are hiding under the tree, you have to earn your shade by first moving under it. You may not like the work in which you are now engaged. There are 2 ways to get out of that work. One way is to take a little interest in what you are doing, aiming merely to do enough to get by. Very soon, you will find a way out because the demand for your service will cease. The other and the better way is by making yourself useful and effective in what you are now doing, that you will attract the favorable attention for those who have the power to promote you into more responsible work that is more of your liking. You may be surprised to discover that you standing right over the rich mind. And last but not least, those who seize opportunities are more likely to fulfill their dreams. 2 men look out the same prison bars. One sees mud, the other sees stars. That's a quote by Frederick Lambridge. Like, share, subscribe, comment. God bless you. This is Mr. Jerome, aka the Icon, back reading another book. Okay, this is called The Law of Opportunity. All right, bye.